whatever it is you're probably looking for, you're probably not going to find it here, okay? This one's going to be about shitting all over Donald Trump. He sucks ass, piece of shit, and he's quite possibly the Antichrist of the Bible. Check one, check two. So, I gave him no quarter, and I hate the bastard for the piece of shit that he is, and things that have yet to come to light, which will come to light soon. Um, Actually, people are kind of whatever, but you don't see what's going on. If you do, you're not talking about it. I would love to see someone talk about it or hear someone else talk about it besides me. I hear people talking about it in all kinds of crazy ways. There's no way it's going. Shit at me, like my hat. Yeah. So, yeah. As far as the chess move, it's pretty smart. The Republicans did not want to have the government open. Democrats did not want to have it open without the. So they let the Republicans fight to try and keep it open. We're the ones trying to keep it open. We're trying these goddamn Democrats. The other people saying it's these fucking Democrats, right? Fine. Okay, it's the goddamn Democrats. Now let's go in and take a look. When it comes time to actually do shit, um, the Democrats go ahead and concede without getting anything out of it. And what happens? Hang on 1 second. Watch your ears. Okay, so, and what happens? Well, people kind of believe the bullshit about it's the Democrats' fault. And then, they start talking shit. They're trying to look like they're not, because they have to keep looking like they're not. That's why Trump pardoned the people, the Jan 6 people. That's why they're trying to prosecute Comey. If he doesn't, his lie becomes very obvious. If he doesn't try to go for it, why did he tell us Russia was a hoax? You know? What about now? I'm pretty sure the people that voted for him, no. They know, and they don't care, and they're kind of like, they go, no. I was right. Like, you weren't really, even these people, like, you weren't really right. We know that. We know that we got it, so let's just keep moving forward and show them what, you're still pushing this, okay? We got to let that go. That was 20, we're in, they tell themselves so badly when Cash Patel has no idea what's going on in the Epstein files, which have been out since 2007, but he's fully abreast on a terror plot in Dearborn, Michigan, involving one kid in Michigan and one kid in fucking Seattle, and possibly others scattered throughout the country. It's not a terror plot. It's two friends. They're talking about going to fucking Turkey. They describe some stuff that they thought about doing in the name of ISIS. Not even really against the law to say that. It isn't. If you actually find them with the equipment to do it, then yeah, now you're talking. But if I just say whatever I want to say, I'm not gonna start saying it because they're already pushing a lot of shit, and I've got some things to do. But should I go through and say those things? Which I don't believe those things. I'm not going to go ahead and say those. But if I should say, and I believe that, the whole thing about the Constitution is that you guys are not supposed to come down on me for doing so. Hell, you shouldn't even know that I did. It was in an email. Huh? Huh? You shouldn't even know. But, Cash, why are you breaking up this few black basketball player gambling ring when the public really wants information on Epstein and your boss. Boss is. Problem is they know just enough to fool people. They know that people don't know when it comes time to go against actual lawmakers. They're as dumb to actual lawmakers as the people they're fooling are to them. And so they've convinced themselves they're smart. They fooled the population that is starting to see the reality. They're waking up. You're just now starting to wake up slowly. I'm sorry, but I mean you're very bad off. You're not going to make anything for sure. You saw the second time come and go. Well, break it the second time. If you're like, oh wow, they robbed him. Been as fair as any election since the advent of the Federal Reserve, if not before. They've been controlling. It's not the. You're only getting mad about this one because for some reason you especially don't like this outcome. You've lost before. Both sides. You've lost before, and you didn't lose your minds like this. You've lost the elections before. Lost re-election bids. Had a good streak going, and then lost it all or lost the house. I mean, it's happened before, and no one went, okay, well, if we didn't win, you're cheating. So the only way you'll accept that it's actually working correct is if you win? Yes. You understand how stupid that is? No. It's how I want it to work. Right, but what if you lose? Then it was cheating. And this makes sense in your head. Yes. Or there's I've seen the polls. Fuck your polls, man. Maybe the people showing you the polls are lying. So you'll be this adamant when you lose that some kind of fuckery is up. Dude, all the polls showed he was up in the 90%. You know what I mean? Right, but who are they polling? Fox viewers? Because then it would be 90% of all Fox viewers are saying yes. You do poll after poll of Fox. Fox poll. We did a poll. We only used Fox viewers. How good is this numbers going to look? This is nationwide. Yeah, because Fox News is around the country. Use a sample base of around the country of Fox viewers. What do they think? Well, they think he's fucking awesome. They think almost it's going to be a fucking landslide victory. Then Joe Biden comes in and kicks the shit out of him. And they're like, well, no fucking way. All the polls I saw. We are responsible for how you misinform yourself. You read a Louisiana law book trying to pass the bar exam in Colorado. That isn't my fault. It isn't Colorado's fault. Well, you should change the test, Louisiana. We're Colorado, asshole. Here's our book. Well, I didn't want to read that one. You don't say. Go practice law somewhere else. That's not fair. It's actually very fair. You just don't consider it fair because you don't get what you want. Huge difference, man. Huge difference. But I studied my ass off on the wrong thing. You're saying I don't know law. You don't know Colorado law. I mean, this is Louisiana, but look, how different could it be? French system. If you don't know that, then you definitely aren't ready to practice law here. Completely different ways of thinking about the entire law system. But you know, so again, they come rushing back because they have no choice. They've been saying the Mike Johnson pedophile protection program have been saying they want it open. It's these gosh darn Democrats. If they would just stop being so fickle on the stinker pinkle wrinkle of the finkle crinkle, we could just go ahead up to the government, get everybody paid. But we want to, but we can't. If they put any kind of provision in there, they could go, oh no, look at this, this is whatever. And so we can't, and they continue to extend. If they rush back and go, even push it off past this vote, Mike Johnson didn't look like assholes. Yeah? We've been trying to get this up. We wanted it. We wanted it. We really wanted it. We can't open. If I understand, Atlanta Grijalva has already voted in, which means 218 votes. Check. Fucking made. Whatever's in that Epstein file, completely unredacted, is about to come out. We've already started releasing emails, which means Jack Smith's probably going to come out. It means it's all going to fucking pour out, and everybody's not going to matter if he had a big, beautiful bill. It doesn't matter if he fucking had whatever. It doesn't matter. None of that shit. All that shit's about to come crashing down on that fucking stroke victim fuck's head. If he did any shit at all, he is fucked. So very soon he's fucked, unless the Democrats play the same bullshit game and they don't release it either. In which case the people are gonna go fucking shitty. But she's already said she's the 218th vote. Supposedly she's already signed on, which means it's gonna be released soon. If he is the man of sin, and he's the vile man of sin, who took truth and threw it to the ground, the Antichrist of the Bible, Yeshua cannot return until he's revealed. If that motherfucker is revealed within the next couple of days, within the next week, because those Epstein files come out and it's got his name all up in there and what he did and who he did it to, it's fucking over. I'm not talking for fucking Trump. I'm talking for man fucking kind. It's over. He's the Antichrist. He gets exposed. Yeshua can return anytime after that. Does it mean immediately? I don't know. But I do know that they say that the 10 horns, so there's going to be 10 kings that have not received their crown but received their power 1 hour with the beast. Imagine when the beast, when everybody loses faith in America or whatever, and the fucking either the military takes over and or the martial law, they break the country into FEMA zones. They get away with it for about an hour. Like, fuck yeah, we got to divide it up. We did it. We succeeded. We've got this all divided up. Everybody's still thinking in there, yada, 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 and we win. You get to feel that way for 1 hour. Then it's over for them. But then it's over for everybody. Then comes the fucking pain. Then comes the fucking destruction of Babylon. Then comes the fucking, then comes some shit we ain't never seen before. I'm hoping to see that shit as soon as possible. We'll probably all see it. Whether or not we'll remember at least the fear of it. If you actually remember, I think that'd be too horrifying to remember. Mm-hmm. Dig my hat. Pardon me. Goof troop. But yeah, There's so much like happening. You know what I mean? There's so much expectation of what should be. Like, for example, let's take a look at the Gaza versus Israel. Why are we telling them what to do at all? Why I get our people having a feeling about it, but why are our people getting involved? You can get attacked. You're not defending. None of our people got kidnapped today. If we did we get them back? And I mean, I can understand if we did get ours back, are any of theirs still? You know what I mean? There's a lot of things to consider. How long has this been going on? You don't just get to say, "Hey, knock it off." That's too much violence. You know what I mean? Especially the way that we behave around the world. Every person saying something about genocide, you can shut the fuck up until you apologize to every Iraqi person for what happened because of 9/11. Okay? Iraq didn't do shit. It didn't stop George Bush from deploying attacks on it or people being happy and or wanting to move to Iran. Why? Fuck them. That's why. Because we're America and because 9/11. That's why. You don't mind that those kids walk around going, I like cloudy days. Like, why? Because we can actually see the drones. Did you have to grow up like that? No. Did you have to grow up with them because of America? No. These are children. You think they chose to do any of this shit? No. But we're still bombing the fuck out of them with drones they can't even see sometimes. At least they know where the bombs are coming from and they can see the drones. That's a sad-ass fucking life. That's a sad-ass life that we're instituting on them because we said, hey, no. Why? 9/11. Fuck you. You're trying to get nuclear. You already have nuclear. Right, but you might do something to us or the other people with it. We're America, Team World Police. We can't let you have it. Why? You're the only ones who've ever misused it. What if you swear to... Okay, so if they swear to attack us, we can do anything within our power to stop them. But if they swear to wipe Israel off the map, they're not allowed to protect themselves. That's genocide. Go fuck yourselves, you self-righteous pricks. Seriously, all of you, just go fuck yourselves. Free Tibet? How about free America from fucking European occupation so the Native Americans have their fucking land back? Hypocritical piece of shit. Go fuck yourselves. Do-gooders, you suck ass. And I've been watching you lie your whole fucking lives about how good you are, about how good America is. The disgusting nature of free fucking Tibet. When I go to the goddamn Lollapalooza, I was so disgusted by all the people talking about, yeah, Tibet's being occupied, really, by China, and they're not even letting them, really. They're not even allowed to do their own stuff, really. We gotta do something. We do, don't we? We gotta do something to help those people, because it's not right to occupy their fucking land and they just like don't get it. Yeah, what? Right, because it'd be shitty for someone to occupy the land. Yes, it'd be we gotta free Tibet. What is your problem? Reservations? Well, if we didn't have America, we couldn't go free them. You're not going to go there and free them any fucking way. Fast, you're going to make a fucking flyer and write your politician and hope they send some fucking real people over there to do it. And when they go too far for you, they're going to cry genocide. You're going to cry war crime as you fucking couch potato it from your fuck out. I would not kill them like this. I would kill them in a fucking more humane way. Go fuck yourself. I want them dead, but not like this. Go fuck yourself.
Anyone screaming about the genocide, I would love for you to explain to me the Gazan refugee. How they count the Gazan refugee. I'd love to discuss that with you. And why? Where the land divides. And why? Who's to blame for that? Them? No. We are. We set it up so they would constantly be at war with each other. So we can go. Look at you, savages, always fighting. Imagine not ending the Civil War, just conceding like the South, like that they can have that, and there's like a bunch of northern ones, and so basically kind of makes it. But northern New York and California. So how are you gonna get to without crossing through this? And how are they gonna cross? You know what I mean? How are they gonna get from down there to up there without this cross zone? Highly trafficked, and both sides still to this day fucking hate each other, and it was drawn up by someone who doesn't fucking live here and enforced by fucking someone who doesn't live here. When like the North won, and the South should fuck off. They should just. We agree. The South should fuck off. They got their asses kicked. It's time to go fuck off. Not planning your rising again. You understand? You try to rise. What if the South tried to rise again right now? What would you suggest? And they're really talking shit. Civil War, killing everyone. Would you suggest that, like, anyone with that red hat just be taken the fuck down? At least put in jail? What if they won't go? What if they're firing rocket launchers? Mortars? We're getting more and more militant. We will not stop until we take this entire country back for the black, the white man, so that the black man is subjugated. They're not going to stop. They are not going to stop. Not this time. It's our destiny. Army we have, the education they have. Be over in a matter of days. The worst part is this would already be over if America hadn't butted their heads into it. Israel warned. Get the fuck out. You have 48 hours to get the fuck out. We're done with your shit. Does that sound like they want any fucking casualties? We're giving you 24 hours. If you stay, you will die. Get out! America's like, hold, you guys stay. Hold on, Israel. Hold on, dude. What are you doing, man? Hang on, everybody. Don't leave your house. I'm bombing them in fucking. What are you talking about? Don't leave your house. You're gonna get people killed. Whoa, let's talk. And then with that let's talk. Suddenly now they are like, well, we're not. Do we leave? Do we go? And Israel's like, get the fuck out. They're getting the fuck out. And they're going to level all those fucking buildings. And to be done. And they come back and they're like, I don't have a home. Like, no, you don't have a fucking home. You don't have a school. You don't have a fucking school. You don't have shit here anymore. Do you understand? This was never your land to begin with. You conquered us once. We've conquered you twice. Get the fuck out. It's not yours. We never have problem taking it back from you. We did it in 7 fucking days. This time around, you guys launched over the last 10 years 50,000 attacks on us and killed 24 people in less than 3 attacks, we killed a couple thousand, and you want to cry? It means you've been fucking shooting your load over my yard, not realizing I've got a much bigger dick. And I let it slide for a while. And you fired one shot, and it hit my fucking wife. And I'm supposed to just fucking let that go? That she just died right there? No. No, not anymore. Now, I'm going to get my entire firepower that you didn't know I had. And I'm cleaning fucking house. Well, then get the fuck out. Now. I'm burning it down. I'm sick of your shit. The last 10 years. 50,000 missiles, rockets, and mortars from you fuck asses. 5,000 a year, and you guys are complaining because they launched 3 very accurate ones that killed a couple thousand after they told them to get the fuck out? Go fuck yourself. 9/11 was enough for you guys to go over and attack an entire fucking country that didn't do it. Go eat all the dicks. Try and tell anybody to calm your fucking anger down. Especially when you don't know anything what's going on other than you don't want it to happen because kumbaya. Go fuck you and your entire belief system. Someone's fucking with me for years. You just come over now to get involved in it because I'm beating the holy shit out of everybody that's over there. Go fuck yourself. You think I give a fuck what you think? They've been fucking with me for the last 10 years. You think I give a fuck what I did to them in the last 3 days? I don't give a fuck. Well, there's no reason. That's no reason that you come over here. Why don't you stay the fuck over where you're from? Huh? I don't remember asking your fucking help. Well, our Lord and Savior, then go fuck you! You don't live here. Go fuck you! And what you want to happen. We want America to stay at home and leave us all the fuck alone. Every country around the world wants that. We won't do it. So who gives a fuck what you want? Who gives a fuck what you want your tax dollars going to? You only speak up when you find out where it's going. As long as it's going to fucking raping children and hiding them, you ain't got shit to say. And as soon as it becomes about your right to speak about it, you lose all sight of everything that was happening. They toy with you in your face. You pay them their salaries. They're like, I'm going to show you this thing. I'm not going to show you. I pay your salary. We pay your salary. You're going to show or we're going to fucking go through that goddamn door. I hope the cops step in. I hope the military. Really? One thing I'm like, I can't wait. I heard more people. I can't wait for God to get here because this is fucking stupid. I'm not doing shit because I'm waiting for God to get here. But fuck, this is dumb. This is dumb as shit. I wonder what the Democrats are going to do. Oh, you know, but this fuck no. The Democrats aren't on your side. Republicans on your side. Fucking stupid. My dad used to fucking all the time, man. Look at your boy. He's not my dude. I didn't vote for Obama. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I don't believe in America at all, and I haven't. Aside from it being a fucking horrible fucking place, a horrible thing. You're not even really allowed to say that without people going, how dare you? Janine Pirro. How dare you? Look, America's been good to you. How do you mean America's been good to me? You mean I run like a motherfucker when you give me the football? Amy has been good to me. No matter how good I am to this team, I can't even kneel in protest, even in this place that's got this fucking freedom. I don't get to use any of it because it's been so good to me. Then how come I keep getting pulled over? The cops, how come my people? This hasn't been good to us. It might have been nice to the few of us. As long as we shuck and jive for you. Aside from that, you guys really want to know too much, Janine. Except for your hour. Sober up a little bit, bitch. Geraldo called it for a second month fogs. They paid him enough to shut the fuck up. They're saying something, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, I'm not just a token Mexican on this fucking show. You know, because you realize that he is. Where they go, oh my God, here he goes with this. And within too long, he was back in the fold. Dude. Yeah, you are, but fucking, you're fine with, yeah, but look where it's going, man. This is fucked up. Too late now, dude. Too late now. They might be giants. You can't shake the devil's hand and say you're only kidding. Or lock, stock, and two smoking barrels. When you dance with the devil, you wait for the music to stop, motherfucker. Got opted to do, and it's about to. It's about to stop very abruptly. I didn't know how it was going to end. I knew he was going to get it. You know, I didn't know how it was going to be real, like Jack Smith in court. Already really. I mean, if she's already been sworn in, she said she's going to sign it. So she's already signed, so it's coming out unredacted. That shit's coming like a fucking bullet, dude. But like I said, it was a perfect play because if they fucking the Senate, right? These 8 defectors defect without any concessions. You know what I mean? For the Democrats, like, what are you doing? Watch. Then it passes it. It has to go to the House. The House is out of session. So if he doesn't rush everybody back, all this shit about we want the Democrat, but the Democrats want this. They didn't ask for any of that. You can have the fucking government open today, right now. But you're not inside. You're not here right now. You have to rush everybody back. If you were at there right now, you just bang that fucking gavel, and it'd be going up to the president, who then either But you can bring them in. You can bring them all in just for them to go. Oh, I don't feel right about this. Why? No concessions for the Democrats. There's nothing for leading for the thing open. There's nothing for you to argue about. You said you'd open it if they didn't fucking. Or let's open it now. We'll argue it later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and sign that then. Okay. Trump can veto it. You can. But then he'll have to say, why? Why'd you veto it? There's no concessions for the Democrats. It's everything you want. You said open the government. We got to open the government. You said you wanted to open. Let's open the government back up. Why now? And why can't Alita Grijalva be sworn in? I mean, you put it off as long as you could. I get that. But I can understand you don't want to go to jail just yet. As long as you get another 5 days to kiss your boyfriend, Mike. Kiss your boyfriend goodbye before you get a whole bunch of new prison mate boyfriends. Tell that guy that you're sleeping with might fucking go with you too. Actually, I only date older men. No. No. Maybe since your connection. You know? Like I said, I wouldn't doubt that NDA being sloppily with Stormy Daniels is on purpose. I sleep with porn stars. And adult women. I don't sleep with children. Why would I do that with that girl that E. Jean Carroll? But you deny doing that with E. Jean Carroll. You know me, I lie. See, you're starting to fuck yourself really hard there, stroke victim. You can't keep your shit together. I'm pretty sure Pam Bondi and Cash Patel the last time they were trying to act defiant. But the questions were way too pointed. And she had a very rehearsed. Do you have a law degree? Yeah, I did. Yes, he did. But she was trying like, do you have a law degree or something? And he's like, he just repeats the question back to her, just like with like straight face, basically, you're under oath. And again, if we ask you the same questions, matter of fact, we don't even need you to show up for court because we're going to testify. You answered these questions under oath. So either you lied and you committed perjury, right? Right? We can just submit these answers as your answers. And if you didn't answer this trial we're putting you through right now, we can give you a chance to answer because this whole the American people, thank you. Do you want to answer the thank you? I was hoping you'd ask that shit. We'll be like, okay, we're going to take that as yes, because you can't do that in this court that we're trying you in. You can't do that. Would you like to change it from this answer to anything like a yes or a no? Remember, still under oath. You can plead the fifth, and we'll use this as your answer, and we'll suppose what we need to. But again, you can't have a trial with the government that's closed and without someone to prosecute. There's no real reason that they didn't break any laws. So they have to have the government open, and the American people have to believe in the system. So you can't know exactly how fucked up your system is. Who all exactly is in there. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of names and probably some names you don't know. But there's going to be some that should be in there that are not. 2007, there's going to be some that should be in there that are not. Oh. Oh, I could get to stay for fuck's sake. It just relocks back down. I can't get fully pumped. Like a good massage. What's that to me? I can give a damn good massage. Be like weird, dude. Don't rub me like that. You like it? Shut up. It's not gay. Just lay on your stomach. Come on. Drop the towel. Come on, dude. Come on. Not gay. That stand up, play the Concords. Same size, erection. Erection. I couldn't do that. You had it several nights. I've even still cracked up. It's just erection. It's too good. Oh, shit. Yeah, but man, I'm looking forward to it because I mean, it cannot be too much longer. You know, it just cannot be. There's never been a Trump. There's never been a president that's pulled in like he has. I mean, this has been like worldwide. People, like I said, people in Canada are talking about their Second Amendment rights. You know, there's a thing there. You know, it's just like they just go fucking delusional. People in Australia talking about let's make Australia great. Like, what the fuck is wrong? You know what I mean? And then they see him actually in action. They're like,
No, I don't like that. I never liked that. That's just dumb. You know. However, I can do a good Trump impersonation, so I can be the Australian Trump, you know what I mean, or the Chinese Trump or whatever. You know. They may have been huge fans at first. They see him go nuts and like, and I've always hated him, but didn't speak out because there's enough people that'd be like, you don't know what you're talking about. What's done with America? You can make China great again. Okay, yeah, you can mock me. That was stupid for me to say. Yeah, go ahead. I'm telling you, it's just, it's gonna be wonderful. Tell you what, when he's out of office, like that person said, I don't want to hear the names. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to. I don't want pictures. We should destroy all pictures. It'd be like one, like on the standard description for this fuck. You know, that goes in the fucking definition and goes in encyclopedias. It goes through all the things, so it doesn't spread his name anymore. They're like, God damn, like, yeah, fuck this dude. His Wikipedia and all that shit, just be like, this fucking fuck. It's so hard for me not to play this one because it looks so good. And like I said, I designed it myself for the most part, you know. And that's, I mean, it's just really cool. It sounds really cool. It plays really good. I don't know. Just let you play. I felt like coming on and saying that about that because I mean, people I've been watching some news articles even as recently, like a couple hours ago, and they're like, "And the Democrats got nothing." The guy like got nothing. The whole reason they wanted the thing closed was to keep Adelaide Grijalva from sight. That's what you guys lost sight. The whole thing was to get the once you get that fucking. I mean, fucking Republicans and possible Democrats are going down if that fucking shit comes out. Down. You know what I mean? Just I mean. And it's over. You know what I mean? It's fucking over. Because even his supporters are like, well, I mean, yeah, sure he diddled some kids and his daughter. You can't, you know what I mean? But what about? You can't, there's not gonna be any what abouts. Like, yeah, we want them hung up by the goddamn neck too. What is wrong with you? What get him too? The one saying, you know, that it's okay. Well, I mean, what's 14? She's 14. Get him too. I'm just saying, man. What if she wants to get him? And Bondi, get her, you know what I mean? Especially with children involved. I say lop fucking heads off. Fuck them. Show them that we're not fucking around. And then in the future, we're not fucking around. We're not going to put up with this shit. This is what happens to you. We're not going to jail you. We're not going to feed you. You're not going to rise to some great heights. We're going to chop your fucking head off in the square. No anesthesia, no nothing. Might even kick you in the dick so that you fall with your head in there and then just smash that fucking thing off and then lights the fuck out for you. Build a little baby guillotine and get the little toadstool off of Trump first. Then fucking chop his head off a double fucking thing. After it goes right through his head, keeps going down and just goes through the other one too. Piece of shit. I mean, Daniel said he didn't pay me for sex. He paid me to be quiet about him trying to rape me. That Karen or Catherine McDougal does the same thing because when they asked her about it, she was like, "Oh yeah, okay." I'm like, "Yes, we did. Please don't ask details."
Almost got out of this shit with nobody asked me about it. I almost got the cash without anyone ever saying, "Did you really sleep with him?" Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure. It was fantastic. And what you look like, yes, we did. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was very much. You had sex with Donald Trump. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or it was like, yeah. It was like, yes, and indeed we had intercourse. Uh, the night, you should know that, right? You know the night, the 14th. The 14th and the 15th of, it was January never? When was that? Octoberary. Yes, it was. I remember very well. How could I forget? It never happened, you know? I don't know. I don't feel like banging on some frustration. What's the latency? Yeah. Awesome. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?